I know some people who mad I ain't spin. I know some people who mad I ain't in. Sell, hell, half of my friends. Mac is the rap that ain't happen for them. Back in the trap and we at it again. Back to this crack as a matter of fact. I remember way back all I had was my pen. Fucking can't feel with no motion to feel cause I fled through a deal and I had to drink. Had negativity blocking my wins. Bad positions I got myself in. I ain't get love. I sold my drugs. Had to take every loss on the chin. I had to fall. That's how you begin. I had to get up. That's how you finish. I ain't sit back and just chill in a minute. Don't say a word. Let them give you a sentence. I give you chances. Nothing was given. Stayed on my toes. Stayed on my pivot. They had me sitting way up by Ohio. Mom used to fly in and pull me for bits. I gotta stay moving. How don't you get it? How don't you get it? How don't you get it? Man, you saw the vision and said you was with it. I wanna call you and tell you we did it, but everything different. Everything different. I started with nothing. Fresh out of prison. To get to the chicken, I get to a pigeon. You gonna find out if somebody hit it the second it. Turn started. No matter the situation, focus, fight through it. When everybody else I'm gonna stick to your brain, keep it 100, my hitter got jammed. I know he's sick cause he sits in that van. I know he's sick when he think about a scam. I know he good cause he know he got me. It's just another PWID. Lawyer gonna snipe it for some way to beat. And look at these charges, look how he eat. There ain't no saying, no testing to beat. You don't even know. Been on probation parole, more than I've been on my feet. The second you thinking you cool, it's the second they turn up the heat. Look from afar, I'll be in the rock with the car. You won't make it off of the street. Shit isn't sweet. I just been letting it stat. I just been dropping the
How about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter? Taking a look at the 76ers. Trey Murphy is out there with Hunter. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Miles Turner. Murray kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Murray, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Mitchell. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Let's take a look at the Pistons. They're hoping to bounce back tonight after losing their first game of the NBA Cup.
Well, there is no margin for error. To have any chance to advance, you have to win this one. An 0-2 record means you are done in the Cup.
And as for the 76ers, this is their second game of the NBA Cup after starting out group play with a win.
Yeah, and it's important to try and go 4-0 in the group stage in order to make the knockout round. We've seen multiple 3-1 teams fail to qualify.
Now, here's Mitchell. Averaging 28 points a game, and it's not an easy feat for what this man does on the offensive end. Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Hunter sets a screen for Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me when he talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Mitchell wide open. On the wing, Murray. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 3. It's stolen by Bailey. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bailey. Back to Mitchell. Pistons passing it around. With the fadeaway. Murray, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the 76ers. Left side, Turner. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes good on the layup. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Hunter. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Second chance shot. Kessler with the rebound.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Kessler a screen on Halliburton. They need this one. Another shot for 3. Mitchell buries it from three-point range.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Now Halliburton in the game against Boston. Very impressive. Fades. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Pistons trailing. Shot from the wing. Again, Mitchell missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Hunter sets a screen for Edgecombe. It's stolen by Bailey. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Turner. Mitchell passes to Bailey. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing because they are throwing bodies on the offensive glass.
Kessler setting the pick for Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That's good from Kessler. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
Here's Alexander Walker. Halliburton outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shepard.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Halliburton kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Halliburton. Now Edgecombe. Off target from three-point range. Down low. Swiped it away. And here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Now, Alexander Walker. Back to Halliburton. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And finished off by Shepherd.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Ball against Halliburton. Pass to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Launches a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Here's Kessler. Pass the ball. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Edgecombe. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Tyrese Halliburton? Averaging around 26 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Bol comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jackson in for Edgecombe. Ball against Halliburton. Driving in. Nurkic trying to get open. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 8 points. The Pistons shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Ball, the pass to Richards. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. There's Ball with the 3. Sissoko's shot is good. Sissoko's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Nurkic a screen on Ball. Back to Halliburton. Over Ball. And it's Halliburton missing. 3 on 3. Here's Shepherd. No good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Nurkic a screen on Ball. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Ball against Halliburton. Pass to Sissoko. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1. Quarter of play. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
We've got Shepherd. Walker out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Ball, and it's Murray in at the 2 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second one. 4 on 3 break. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Ball. Walker's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Detroit. Here's Fears. On the wing, Jackson takes a three. Hands it from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Count it. Good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Fears with it. Still scoreless. Alexander Walker on the wing. Now Fears. And he converts the layup.
Nice work in that two-man game. Fears has a great handle and feel for shot creation.
Pass to Richards. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Here's Fears. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Back to Jackson. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Pistons. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing. To Chicago.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Yeah, you can't take anything for granted. I think that was a harsh reminder of it. Hard-fought battle all the way.
Detroit making a switch here. Salon's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Highsmith is checked in, and we're going to go courtside for a report on Trey Murphy. Allie, how's he doing?
I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Smart move by the rookie Fears, passing it out of that pick and roll.
Ball, the pass to Murray. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Fears. He's covered by Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, which then they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
Jabari Walker's checked in for the Pistons. Mitchell comes in for Shepard. And so he makes both from the line.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Ball, the pass to Richards. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Fears. Pass to Ball. Stolen by Walker. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Pistons making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Now a look at the stats for Walker Kessler. Here's Spears. He's covered by Ball. Ball a screen on Ball. Here's Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Turner's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Ball, the pass to Kessler. And here is Murray. 6 to shoot. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 6 points.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Ball setting the pick for Fears. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray kicks the ball. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Toronto Raptors.
And for the matchup with the Heat, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Keegan Murray comes in for Jabari Walker. And Bailey subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Spears. Ball setting the pick for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Spears with it. Murray on him. Pass to Bull. Outside for Halliburton. Just 3 to shoot. For Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Bailey. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. On the wing, Turner. Will it go? Rebounded by Bailey.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Fears with it. Turner with a screen for Fears. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fears has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Murray outside. Pass to Kessler. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Over Halliburton, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now Fear. He has 6. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Right side Turner. No good from the wing. Pistons leading by 9. Murray the pass to Bailey. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Ball's checked in for the Pistons. Trey Murphy's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Fears. There's Ball with the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
It's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Halliburton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
Now, here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Kessler passes to Bailey. And stolen by Hunter. And here we go. For the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball, the pass to Kessler. Now, here's Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Mitchell getting it done inside.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Here's Edgecombe. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pocket 6. Back to Halliburton. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Murray. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. That one misses. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Detroit. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. It's good on the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Edgecombe with it. Pass to Halliburton. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Outside Turner from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell kicks the ball. From downtown. That shot misses. The 76ers trail by 13. And here's Halliburton. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Pass to Edgecombe. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so is Detroit, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close. So close. One more time.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. Pretty interesting how this is all coming together, don't you guys think?
Not interesting. It's exactly how I predicted it would look.
Oh, sure. Like you could have predicted the standings would look just like this. Whatever floats your boat, big guy.
Kenny, you leave my boat out of this. I'll make you walk the plank.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Detroit Pistons.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball. Ball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jackson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Turner. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. Here's Mitchell after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Back to Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Edgecombe, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up Jays.
Mitchell looking it over. Outside for Murray. Kessler in the post. Turner covering. Kessler with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The 76ers trail by 11. Halliburton outside. Hunter on the wing. Halliburton against Murray. Outside Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson. Pistons leading by 11. Mitchell on the corner. Murray outside. Kessler the screen to the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
Been so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Hunter from past the arc. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Such a big body to try and contain. Bailey usually gets the benefit.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. And Halliburton slams it in.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half-second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
They get it back. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 12.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Now Edgecombe. Pass to Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. For 3, Mitchell. Outside for Murray. Here's Bailey. Murray outside. For 3, here's Kessler. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Turner.
No, sir. Try someone else. Turner is an elite rim protector.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Nurkic checked in for Miles Turner, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Hunter. Murray the pass to Bailey. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Alexander-Walker. Nothing on the board. A floater, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Donovan Mitchell. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Edgecombe. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Halliburton against Murray. Halliburton, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Bailey with the ball, defended by Alexander Walker. Murray scanning the floor. Rejected by Halliburton. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Bailey, defended by Alexander Walker. Kessler setting the pick for Murray. Pass to Kessler. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the 76ers making a change here. And Jeff Sue is providing all the playmaking here tonight. Let's look at the breakdown between the front and back court for Philadelphia.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team, just as you might expect. The bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Here's Bailey. He's got 8. Murray kicks to Mitchell. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Bull, a screen on Murray. Back to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
An elite passer. Halliburton is especially dangerous in the pick and roll.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Mitchell. Murray against Halliburton. Elbow shot. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
Murray against Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
And Halliburton doesn't get rattled easily. He's adept at finding ways to finish through contact.
Bailey with the ball. 8 points for him. To the inside. Here's Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Teams deciding to change it up. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Now Fears. 6 points for him. Pass to Bryant. And here's Hardy. Bol, a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Detroit?
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's the pick. Up again. Here's Alexander Walker. The rebound by Shepard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mitchell passes to Richards. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Here's Spears. He has 6. Alexander Walker on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Spears with it. Bol setting the pick for Spears. Back to Bol. Pass to Hardy. Alexander Walker on the wing. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Bol from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Bol's got 7 points in the game.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Here's Spears. Hardy, it's tipped. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Porter's checked in for Mitchell. Now the Pistons with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. .105 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Shepard. He's got 5. Pass to Richards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shepard. Off target with his 3. Here's Spears. He's got 6. Screened by Nurkic. Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
Now here's Bol. 7 points in the game. Richards with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shepard. Up and in on the layup. Shepard's got his 3rd basket of the night. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Spears with it. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Murray out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Sissoko in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Detroit. Really left alone that time. Hardy's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Sissoko. Now, here's Hardy. He's covered by Murray. Here's Spears. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Walker's checked in. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Spears with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Nurkic. On the clock. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the floor.
Pistons leading by 17. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Outside Turner. The 76ers again can't hit it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Good on the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Hunter. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Shot clock at 5. Jackson in the corner. Walker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Murray kicks the ball. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Now, Fears. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Fears. Trying to end the drought. And he lays it up and in.
A nice touch from Fears inside, showing that blend of skill and athletic ability scouts like so much.
Now, Shepard. Here's Richards. Turner covering. Richards passes the ball. The shot from the low post is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Spears. Pass to Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons leading by 23. Shepard the pass to Murray. Outside, Ball. There's a screen by Murray. And it's Ball penetrating and finished off by Walker.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Timeout called the 76ers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Ball dishes to Mitchell. Here's Salon, covered by Hunter. For 3, Murray. No good on the shot.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Pass to Edgecombe. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Pistons. Kessler's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, Ball. Back to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Halliburton outside. Hunter on the wing. Now, here is Halliburton. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Walker Kessler. Shepard comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Porter subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now Turner. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Turner. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. To the paint. Edgecombe with the steal. And they're moving it up. 18 feet out. Rebound, Detroit. Richards got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Porter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the floor.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. They set the pick. Here's Hardy. He takes it in, and it's Hardy with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Porter. Here's Shepard. Just 4 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Ball no good. 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, this is becoming the story of the second. Half missed free throws. You can't come back in a game if you can't make your foul shots.
No good on the free throw.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And the Pistons making a change here. Sissoko checked in, and the second free throw good. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award, and the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
That free throw good from Shepard. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Philadelphia shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now here's Hardy. Defense right on him. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Pass the ball. Back to Porter. Six to shoot. Here's Shepard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Now here's Hardy. Pass to Clifford. So another turnover for Detroit. Outside Porter. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Hardy. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Bryant. And the 3 off target. Pistons have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Walker Kessler.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now, here's Hardy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul. Team 4.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Bulls checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Pistons with possession here. Pass to Shepard. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Collins setting the big for Ball. Shot clock at 3. Here's Sissoko. A three-pointer off the mark. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Bol. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant, a screen on Ball. Hardy passes to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 22. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Clifford can't get it to go. Ball with it. Outside Collins. And that's a foul called on Bol. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Walker Kessler.